Hey everyone, welcome back to the farm, welcome back to the channel. And it hasn't been that long since we last did a video. Only like 2 weeks, which isn't that long for us. So yeah, we are in April. Crops are starting to get near the end of their growth period, and got a couple of things to go over. Beef cattle's doing fine, sheep are doing fine to start with. We'll just go over the cattle quickly. They're all good. Bales are still on the wagon because these are all going to be sold. We're going to get rid of these. Shady's here. Massey's still here for now. You'll notice the big Deutz combine has gone, leaving me with this little M66S. Reason being is, well, you'll see the main reason in a minute, but something came up at the dealership that was too good for me not to buy, but I needed the funds to buy it, so I got rid of the combine as a trade-in value and bought this, which actually kind of suits my yard and my fields a little better because it means I can keep the header on and get through the dates, etc. So it's a nice little combine, all works, been kept up together. It will do a job here at the farm until we get something bigger. So let's take a little walk. I don't know if we'll see Jim till later on, just because he's out spraying, doing some precision spraying, as he was calling it earlier. But yeah, we are going to a grass field that I have very kindly been being able to take the crop off of it, because the farm is currently up for sale, and obviously this is the biggest giveaway going. But this is what came up at the dealership: a Ford 7810, too good not to buy. I didn't have the funds really to buy it, hence why the combine had to go. But now I'm left with extra funds, which means I am actually going to go over to Dan's farm over there. The thing is, being in a small village, everyone knows everyone, we all see each other down the pub. He's retiring, he's selling off a lot of his stuff. As you can see, there's a lot of auction people and everything's setting up ready for this afternoon. I'm just going to get this baled up so then Jim can come over with the wrapper and wrap these bales for me, and then these can be stacked outside. I just want a couple of silage bales really, just so that they are there for the beef basically if I need them. But yeah, so I now have a Ford 7810 and obviously the big 6930. However, I am looking at maybe making a purchase today. Whether it happens, I don't know. I'll discuss more about that later on when we're at the auction, but Dan has a very nice tractor that I would like to buy, which would replace probably one of mine, possibly anyway. But yeah, I'll hop in, just give you a little share of the tab. So obviously you got your 2 gear sticks, high-low button on the floor, obviously PTO lever, link arm lever, etc, etc. I'll take you for a couple of rounds around the field, but I'm not going to take you baling like the whole time, because obviously I've done quite a fair bit of baling on vlog for you guys. Hand throttle engaged, and away we go. But I hope you guys are well and are having a good time doing whatever you're doing right now. We've made a start. I've made a start of silage and getting some bales ready for the winter. Jim went out with his big end this morning to mow one of his customers' fields just up the road. So they've made a start as well. Like I said, I've been kind enough. Well, Dan's been kind enough to let me take the crop off of his field before he sells it. However, I have only taken off his top half, because that bottom half isn't exactly great. But there hasn't been any, obviously he hasn't had any cows out here in a couple of years, so That's probably the main reason why this crop isn't great, but it will do the job. It's only, I only want a couple of rat bales, I don't want loads. But yeah, so this is what I wanted to spend my money on. Obviously that means now that the International has gone back to Jim as well, to his private collection, which he also does have a 7810, except for it's a special one, and we will go and see it. We will go and see his classic tractor collection. He has got a couple of rare ones there. Obviously the International's there, but he has got a couple of rare beasts there that, you know, should probably get a little bit more work out of it, but at the same time the value of the tractors is there, you know. He's done them all up nice, they're all restored nice. As you saw with the International, you know, it did a job for me, but at the same time obviously I was still having to pay him money and everything, so it was gonna cost me money either way. So when I seen this, when I drove past the dealer, I was like, nah, got to be done. Had to be done. It'll stay on the farm now for a long time. It will make its money back, that's for sure. Hopefully we'll get a lot of money from the harvest this year anyway. As we have 2 fields of barley, so all being well, those will come up trumps. I think we'll spin around and get that little bit as well, and I can dump this bale at the top there. But yeah, she seems to handle pretty much everything. This tractor is pretty good. Obviously not as big as the JD, that's obviously to be expected. Turn gear. But yeah, obviously we got that, so it's just a case of we got the power, and we also got now the main tractor. This is the main workhorse, what I've been calling the main workhorse. So it's definitely did a shift out of it, but the only trouble is aircon does not work. What aircon there is in here does not work, hence why I've got the door open, which is absolutely roasting. So I need some sort of aircon in here, but yeah, I thought you guys might like to see it before we head off to the auction. So I think, guys, see if Jim's coming along. If not, it'll just be myself. But yeah, I think I will catch you later on this afternoon. Right then, everyone, I finished baling about half hour ago. Jim did actually come out just as I put the camera down earlier, and he's finished wrapping as well now, and he's just gone home. He was trying to get his Land Rover, I think, because he didn't really want to walk across the field, etc., and he had to go back and pick up his lunch because he's not buying lunch at the auction or something. So yeah, we're going to walk across the field just because I'm not lazy. And or old, as a matter of fact, and we'll meet Jim at the auction. There's quite a few people there. There's not actually a lot of things left to buy because this was a 2-day sort of thing. They just didn't finish it all on the first day, and the thing I want was on the second day, so we'll just be there. But there's I'll show you around in a minute. We'll go meet Jim and then we'll have a wander around. But like all these IBC tanks and things like that, they're all for sale. All this scrapper on it is all for sale. But yeah, I'm sure we'll see Jim in a second, and we'll walk around with him and just have a look at a few things. And here he is in his Land Rover, one of two.
Hello, mate.
Hello.
How you doing? You alright?
Yes.
Good man.
Alright, shall we go and have a look around? There ain't much left, but, you know, a few bits and bobs.
No, I didn't think there would be very much left.
No, I mean a lot of stuff went yesterday. It's done
Oh,
nice,
yeah.
nice 8340.
Oh, I might have to purchase that.
It's not a bad looking thing, is it? I know this
15
was
plate.
This was one of Lincoln's main workhorses. Was
It was, wasn't it?
yeah.
It's pulled everything.
The thing I'm most
is that
interested.
what I think it is?
The thing I'm most interested in here.
Oh.
In the space of 2 months, or in the space of 2 weeks, I've had the opportunity to buy 2 Fords.
Oh,
This
very nice.
this are a
6
front
10.
loader. Yeah, this is not front loader.
With front loader.
Which would be massive for me, considering I got skid steer.
That is very true.
So hopefully I can get that for a decent price. That's the first thing I'm bidding on.
I was about to say you could try part exchanging it, but because he's retiring, he won't take anything else.
Yeah, no, the auction won't do none of that. It's starting to come out of the funds that I got left from the combine.
Oh yeah, I forgot you told me you got rid of that combine.
Yeah. I also want to purchase. I only want I want this bale trailer if I can get it at a cheap price. I mean, I don't know whether
The
it's.
thing's falling apart.
Instead of saying, I don't think it's meant to be red. I think it's actually rusted, but hey ho. I wouldn't mind this if I can get that forward as well. I wouldn't mind this mutt fork here as well, so I can muck out the beef cowl.
That's a good point.
So
You could do with that.
I wouldn't mind that.
What you also might want to try and get, if you got the funds, is this bale pick.
Yeah, I did notice this, and I did see on the catalogue that the sleeves come off and there's bale spikes and underneath inside the wrapper bits as well,
Oh yeah.
which could come in handy. But I'm not too worried about this shear grab. I don't have a clamp or anything, so that's not that's not on my list. I was also
But the
looking at
trailer
this.
Oh, the trailer. The
Because obviously I've got the Marshall wagon at the moment, which I bought brand new, except for it's 16 tons, which is fine on the JD. But
Well, yeah.
my little combine ain't gonna fill with 16 tons of barley out of that harvest this year.
I'd be very surprised if it did.
And I'm just thinking that this might suit my tractors a little bit more, because I could put it on the 7.8 for a start.
You could.
So I'm kind
You
of
could do
thinking.
that.
I mean, it's all up to Deborah. I mean, I've looked inside and it's not rusted out underneath or anything. So
What about the grain door? Does that work?
no idea. I haven't had the chance to look. I would presume so. I would hope so. But I mean, it's parked up next to this mutt spreader, which doesn't fill me with hope, considering the mutt spreader is missing a wheel. But we won't go down there.
Yeah. Well, if it works, then brilliant. Have it.
Yeah.
What have we got over here?
Donald Farr square baler, I believe. I'm not interested in that. I got a square baler, I got a Massey. That's
I don't
ancient.
really know about this, to be honest with you.
Nah, that's old. That's well old. I don't even know if he used that when the last time he did use that.
No, I don't think he did.
Like I pointed out, got loads of scrap around here and some IBCs and etc. I believe the fuel tank's for sale as well if you need a new fuel tank.
I do actually. Truth be told.
And he's
What have we got in
he's
here?
got round
Oh.
baler right at the back. But apparently this has issues, so this is why this might still be here.
Did Dan say what issue it is?
In the catalogue it said it's just a knife issue, but that could be a knife mechanism or literally just a knife. It doesn't specify, so I have a round baler. I don't need it. Just don't need it.
So what you're saying is everything else bar the knife works?
Yeah,
like
pretty
the
much.
PTO shafts, ball valves?
Yeah, it says in the catalogue, the auction catalogue, it says that it all works. The knife just doesn't work, which again could be just a knife. It could just be blunt, the mechanism to be put in wrong, or it could literally be bollocks. Pardon the French.
Or essentially, it's rusted.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a new baler.
It does, doesn't it? I mean, the wheels look practically brand new.
Yeah, but then
The
it
collector
looks
wheel-
deceiving.
That's a good point.
Anyway,
Yeah, the collector wheel looks good.
yeah, like I said, I personally didn't even see him use it, so not that I made any comment on that. So
Yeah.
I believe.
We'll just have to see what happens.
Yeah, I believe some of that's for sale in there. I mean, like I said, there's a couple of people here, a couple of cars, a couple of people lurking around.
There was quite a few people here, weren't there?
There's a lot of the two lorries, I believe, are scrap dealers. They're just here for the IBCs and the tanks, etc.
Well, anything that don't get sold, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm only here for one thing, mainly, and I have about 20,000 20,000 left of the combine to do so. So whether I get it or not, a different story.
Well, you just got to try and keep your wits about you. That's the only thing you can do with auctions like this.
This is me trying to buy another Ford though. So the thing is, it would if I can win this, I can sell the skid steer.
Yeah, because you'd already have a front loader.
Yeah, I can get rid of the skid steer for I don't know, a couple of thousand, and then
Yeah.
I could also potentially sell the small Massey 188 because this would then take over the small work that it does. So this to do on the drum mower, this to do on this fertilizer spreader, etc., etc.
So you're killing two birds, one stone with it, essentially.
Yeah, you know, and I believe, yeah, this is a detachable front loader as well, so I could take the front loader off.
Everything seems to look like it's in working order inside.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this definitely comes off. So the front loader can come off anyway. So if I'm not using the front loader, I take it off. It just becomes another. It just turns. So there's a few things I can get rid of. 8340 is no good for me. That's done to way above my budget anyway.
I might actually purchase this 8340.
That's not bad. Looks
That's the
tiny.
classic collection.
I was gonna say, it looks tiny. It's not front linkage as well, which is unusual.
It is very unusual. That's what surprises me with Dan, is he goes for things that you don't normally see very often, you know?
Yeah, mate. Exactly that. But anyway, guys, we will catch you. The auction's about to start in a minute or two, so we're going to go back around the other side and start. I believe it's going to be the fuel tank and everything first. We'll just touch you up at the end when we've the day's done. And just like that, we're back. Auction went on for what? Just over an hour 20, something like that.
I thought it was about an hour and a half.
Yeah, it wasn't very long. I mean, there wasn't much left. Most went yesterday, all the main sort of stuff. Today was just sort of scrap value stuff and the two tractors and some bits and bobs. Surprisingly, the baler that was here, the fire baler, that sold pretty fast and was out of here like lightning. So I
was quite surprised at how fast it went. How much did it go for, about?
Like 500 quid, something like that.
Something like that.
So I
God
mean,
knows what's wrong with it.
Yeah. So obviously, I wanted to buy this trailer if I could, and potentially the mutt fork. Unfortunately, Dan was selling the whole lot as one lot, and this is a brand new shear grab. Did not know that, but it's a brand new shear grab, and I was not willing to pay top marks for a rusty old trailer that had a couple of good things on it. So that wasn't going to happen. So I let that go. I did win the grain trailer. Won this grain trailer for 3,500. Not too bad for a small trailer.
Well, it does what you want it to do, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, it's not all the bells and whistles. And Dan did assure me, he popped by, he did assure me the grain doors do open. So
that's good.
Yeah, so.
But you want my advice, Matt?
Yes.
Because you have won it, test it when you get back.
Yeah, I mean, not really a lot I can do. It's an open auction. If it doesn't work, then I'm screwed. But
Yeah.
you can have my Marshall for now.
Thank you very much.
So if you come on down in a minute and pop by, you can pick it up. It's outside the yard. I don't know where to put it. I need to build another shed, but I'm
God.
hoping for the money from the harvest to be able to do so. I need to build just a small shed to put a few machinery bits in. But
Well, yeah, normally when it comes to first farmers, their first harvest is normally quite good.
hopefully,
After that, sometimes it goes downhill depending on how good your knowledge and what have you is.
well, hopefully I'll be all good. But
Hopefully so.
yeah, I did win the Ford, and I won it.
You won the Ford.
I did win the Ford, and I won it for 13 grand. Which, is top end for a 6410, but I'll take it.
It is a bit hefty.
I know, I kind of got caught in the moment.
You got a bit carried away.
Yeah, I
didn't
got a
you?
little bit carried away.
Dad did say to me he was quite surprised with how
yeah, I just funded this
Budget went
trip to
for.
Las Vegas thing.
trip to Las Vegas and in the casinos.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't pay the stupid price you paid for this.
Hey, that wasn't stupid.
25 grand?
Well, you know how it goes.
Yeah, I know how it is. I'll be towing you home later.
Oh, will you now? Will you now?
Well,
More
if
like
you...
I'll be towing you.
Hey, leave the 6410 alone, right? I now
I'm
have...
not
I
on
now
about the
have...
6x10.
I now have 2 Fords. What do you have? Oh.
I have an 8340.
I also just remembered you got a 7810 worth double my tractors, but yeah. Right.
Yeah, so yeah.
Right, I'm gonna hook up to my trailer and I'm going home because I'm tired.
Yeah,
And I
I'm
still
gonna
got to
come
pick
back
up them
to-
bales that you wrapped.
oh yes. Do you want some milk with that? Or you alright?
No, you put this to the test.
Okay. I'll pop round to pick up the Marshall trailer in about an hour.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, do you want to watch me back to that trailer because it's on a slant? And I don't actually know if that's a flat tyre or not.
Yeah. Come on back then.
So guys, just if you can't see the difference, there is absolutely no difference because the 4-cylinder and the 6-cylinder in the small 10 series are the same, except for this has obviously a front loader, so it has a front loader lever there. Also not crash into the auctioneer's van, that would not be very happy with me.
Right hand quarter down. Keep going. There you go.
Well, the pickup hitch works.
Only just.
Again, stop laying on the old guy, alright? You're old. You probably remember when you were probably around when this tractor was made.
Oh, I think I was.
Right, are you coming back to my Nada and the Marshall, or are you going home?
What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drive home because I got my Land Rover with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drive home and then I'll probably walk back over and pick up the 8340, and then I'll stop in and pick up the Marshall on my way back.
Alright, yeah, well, I'll be home all day. I'm going to do mowing again this afternoon.
Right. Okay. Well, I don't have anything else to do until obviously harvest time.
I thought you were doing contracting some bloke's grass. I saw
Yeah,
you in the
that's not
BDM
so-
this morning.
Yeah, he rang me this morning and he said, can I do it tomorrow? Because he got some people out or something or other.
Alright, well, if you need a hand, I'm kind of free, so if you need a guy on the car or something, just let me know.
I will do.
Right.
I will let you know as soon as I know.
Alright, mate, I'll see you later.
See you later.
Right, well, that was Jim. Lively as ever, even though he's dead on. See, I don't know what... See, I mowed that field and Dan wanted the bales. I baled it for him and he didn't put it up, so I don't quite know what he's doing there. But it doesn't matter to him anymore. But we have a 6410, guys, and a front loader at that. So don't know if you keep an eye out on the old eBay for some front loader attachments, because I have none, which is fine for now. But I would like to use this front loader as quick as I possibly can. And we also have a smaller trailer now, which will suit the new combine that we have down to the ground. The order will obviously go over it. And like I said, Jim can take that one and make use of it. I mean, he's got big combines, so come summertime that's going to come in handy for himself. Like I said, I've had it from new. That was one of the most expensive things I bought. But yeah, we'll just park this up, shut her off. So yeah, 6410, and we got a small wagon, which won't obviously do on the 6410 during the harvest. It will probably do on the JD, if not the 78. But yeah, I'm going to end the video there. It's a slightly longer one today, a little bit more to cram in. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed, guys. Remember to leave a like, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you later on. Bye for now.